Last year, War of the Stars held its own version of the Battle of the Sexes when they arranged to have tennis pro Ann White take on the doubles team of Sonny, Bono, and Chad Everett. An odd couple if there ever was one. The contest was an 8-game pro set with some special rules to make it more competitive. For instance, Ann was not allowed to volley, so instead she had to let the ball bounce before hitting it. Also, Sonny and Chad could hit into the doubles court, while Ann could only play the singles court. Could Ann White overcome these handicaps?
Ann, do you think that you have any chance at winning this way?
Well, what do I get if I hit them?
Oh, well, that would be your one way of winning, I think. That's the way it looks.
I don't know. They look pretty tough in warm-up, and Chad was clocking some serves about Mach 5, and Sonny's pretty consistent, so I definitely think I have my work cut out for me.
All right, that sounds very fair. Chad, what do you think? Do you think you have a chance?
I think it's a lot of con. Personally, now, the way I understood it when I came down here to play this tournament, we not only have that, but the cameras. They would have 3 cameras on Ann's side of the court to get better coverage of Sonny and I in our form. And then if the ball happened to hit one of the cameras, well, it was our point as well. And that's what you promised me. I mean, didn't you? Well, I mean, Ann rescinded that, and therefore I think it definitely favors her.
Sonny, do you think that you're taking unfair advantage of this girl?
Yeah, it's a piece of cake for us, Dick. I don't think. I think it might be a little embarrassing. I think you're giving her too much. You're giving us too much of a handicap.
Well,
let her have the whole court. I don't care. Let either hand. I don't care. Let her have anything she wants.
Well, wait a minute. Now, you may think that we're making it too tough for her, but I spoke to both my sons who are professional tennis players, and they both said that this should make it a very even match. So, let's see. I'm real excited to see myself. I really am anxious. I don't know how this is going to wind up.
The first to win 8 games would win the contest. Dick Van Patten picked up the action in Game 1.
15 love. You know, I'm curious to see if Everett and Bono can take advantage of the handicaps. They should be playing the whole court, and if they are smart, they'll bring White up to the net because she's not allowed to volley.
Watch it, son.
15 all. Ann White showing some power tennis. Sonny Bono didn't look too anxious about returning that ball. Ann drilled it right at him. Out. 15-30. Now, so far, the guys are playing Ann White's game at the baseline. They've got to keep her off balance. She can hit ground strokes all day, but they can't. Another slam, 15-40. Ann White dominating play. The handicaps haven't even been a factor here in Game 1. Good serve by Chad, 30-40. White still has a break point.
30-40.
Great shot by Ann White, and she takes Game 1.
Ann White, if you recall, once became front-page news when she wore a bodysuit at the 1986 Wimbledon Championships. A top-ranked pro at the time, Ann will probably be remembered more for this outfit than her successful tennis career. Or maybe she'll be remembered more for risking her fine reputation by playing Sonny Bono and Chad Everett on War of the Stars. After manhandling her opponents in Game 1, Ann went on to build a 4-1 lead in the contest. But then the scintillating team of Bono and Everett fought back. With Sonny taking care of the baseline, Chad was able to star at the net. Chad has had many starring roles during his career, but perhaps he is best remembered for the hit TV series Medical Center, where he played a doctor who could always find the time for a pretty woman.
I'm hungry. Aren't you hungry?
You're incorrigible.
Besides acting, Chad proved he was also a terrific tennis player, as he powered the ball past Ann White on several occasions. After 13 games, Ann White led the contest 7 games to 6. With Ann serving for the win, Dick Van Patten picked up the action.
Win this game. Good volley by Everett, 15-30.
One more just like that.
Oh, that's wide. A critical point for Ann White. Once again, she has 2 match points. She'll be serving to Sonny Bono.
No second chances, guys.
And that's it. Ann White defeats Chad Everett and Sonny Bono by a score of 8-6. The guys made it close, but Ann seemed to be in control throughout the match. Let's get them together. Well, the match is over. Ann White won 8-6. Should make Gloria Steinem happy. And for a minute there, it looked like Ann was going to run away with this match, but then the guys started to catch up, and then you really put on the pressure. Did you think that they had a chance of catching you there for a minute?
Not when I was up 7-4, but when they ran off 2 games in a row, I was a little worried. But I was serving at 7-6, and I felt pretty confident. But it was a good workout. I mean, let's face it, I'm not going to have to run this evening. I got a lot of running around in covering those alleys.
Now, Sonny Bono, do you think that if you could do it over again, do you think that you would play it any differently this time?
No, I'd take that 6-8 anytime. I think the true champion rose to the occasion when she had her serve there and just showed us what she had.